Hey, I want to thank everybody who helped me get my last goal. I appreciate it. And the new goal is I want to see 15 Dark Brandon rises in the comments. Now, this is a pro Biden hashtag. This hashtag got going. Uh, this hashtag got going right after he gave that blistering speech that pissed off all the little fucking conservatives about their terrorist activities and everything. I mean, he didn't go into it as far, but he called them out. He went a lot further than I ever thought he would, and so that's what I'm looking for in the comments. Now the topic for this, I just want to say there's been like I think it's one person with multiple accounts, but there's one person who has a YouTube video, and he's been challenging me to a debate, and I don't know if it's him or if it's actually maybe some friends or followers, but they keep lying about me. I'm not afraid of anything. The only thing I'm afraid of is wasting my time talking to a fucking moron. And I keep getting these comments about having a debate. I've clearly told them I'm not going to do it. Um, there's people on the right, they don't understand. You can make 200 you can make 200 videos lying about something, doesn't make it true, and I have no intention of wasting my time. That's the only thing I'm afraid of, is just wasting my time arguing with a moron. So I'm just not going to do it. The topic for this one, I am going to be taking a break from Kyle Rittenhouse. I might do another video because I just see a lot of disturbing shit from the right on there, and I worry about it coming back to like another Columbine or something like that. Some of the ones where the idiots that are delusional finally get violent and need to be put down like a dog. But the one we're going to be talking about today is that new Trump lawsuit that the Attorney General of New York mentioned. So let's get that queued up.
This new lawsuit is basically alleging that Donald Trump ignored outside experts and advice, that he inflated his personal value, and he roped his family and friends into supporting the fraud. And, say what you will, Donald Trump ran his business the way he ran the country. And you're absolutely right. It's pattern after pattern.
This show here, I really like it, and I used to watch it, but I'm taking care of a family member that's dying of cancer, and I'm just not awake at night a lot of the times. Um, and I really am trying to respond to every comment that's on here, even the bad ones, even the ones that are written by Delusion. I really try. So if you want a response, put it at the top. If you comment in a chain, that does not alert me, and I don't always see it. That said, I am gonna the ones that, even if it's something I don't agree with, if you've got a person that is not delusional, they will be ranking a little higher than the delusional people. And if you just keep repeating stuff, kind of like a parrot with brain damage, I won't be responding to those either. Thanks for the comment, but I just won't be responding. But as far as I can tell, it's you got one guy that's issuing the debate offer, and then you've got, I think it's the same guy with just different channels. Like just repeating themselves. This is like the fourth or fifth day I think that they've done it. And I mean, if you feel free to do what you want, but if even if you rephrase it, if you keep putting the same stuff up there, the way I'm going to look at it, if you didn't understand me the first time, I'm just not going to waste my time on it.
The New York AG says there were more than 200 instances of fraud committed over the last 10 years. And that pattern after pattern of the behavior within the Trump organization, it actually may have been going on for decades. Let's bring in Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative reporter David K. Johnston. He wrote The Big Cheat: How Donald Trump Fleeced America and Enriched Himself and His Family. David, for years, you have been shouting much of what Tish James talked about today from rooftops. So knowing what you know about Trump's business history, put today's news in context.
Well, what's significant today is that finally we have a law enforcement official who has civil authority, not criminal, laying out Donald Trump's constant cheating. It's just who he is. And doing so in a way that, and this is really an important aspect of this, will show that he does this personally. Donald often will say, well, I just did what the lawyer said, or what the accountants told me to do, or what the experts said. In one case, an appraisal of one of his buildings was at $200 million. He then put in his net worth statement that it was over $500 million and said that's what the appraisers said. That kind of fraud is going to be very, very difficult for Donald when this comes to trial. And clearly, there are going to be documents galore and witnesses. And they've done a very thorough job, and they put together a very solid case.
Let's talk about how this could.
That right there, he's spelling it out because of the evidence they got, and I don't know how much of this has to do with it. And this is the highlights of her show, and I found 2 or 3 things I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna try and keep them at 10 minutes or less. And when they raided MarALago, there were documents that he had been court ordered to give to Attorney General Letitia James, and he didn't do it. I don't think anybody knew for sure. They may have suspected, but the FBI found him when they raided MarALago. So I'm wondering if this lawsuit may have something to do with the MarALago raid, because they did produce evidence for her that he had been court ordered to turn over. And I haven't, and she did say she's going to refer criminal referrals. I'm hoping one of those is obstruction of justice, because he refused to turn them over. And I am really sorry that I froze that picture there. I actually like Stephanie Rule, and I apologize. I'll try and do better on the next time. I have a non-existent budget and old crappy software, and I am literally doing the best I can. But that's really what I wanted to show, is her talking about the claims made by the Attorney General that she now has the burden of proof in court, and him talking about, like, this is probably going to be a serious case for him, and it's probably going to be hard for him to combat it. If you want, leave your comments down in the bottom. I will try to be better. Some of it, I'm a little guilty of it. I just generally do not feel the need to be nice to stupidity. I really don't see the need. And but I have gotten some people whining about, how I'm mean to people. Well, I tell you what, I will stop calling you stupid and insane if you meet me halfway and you stop being stupid and insane. And then I want to thank everybody for the likes and the shares that you've done. Please subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying this. It really it makes me feel better. I don't know if it's necessarily going to help, but it makes me feel better. Gives me some feedback on it. Peace out, and I hope everybody has a great day.